All right, when you're dealing with city water, okay, the city has to take care of and create for you what is called potable water. And in order to do so, they use a variety of different, chemicals to help control that stuff. Now, here in the city, okay, of Tampa and neighboring communities, they like to use chlorination, among others, chloramines, okay, and in some places they even use a mixture of ammonia and chlorine, which creates monochloramine. Now, they explain this stuff to you freely on their water reports. They have to, and they need to use it, trust me. However, when it gets to your home, okay, you should be aware of how much is in there, and that's just something I believe every consumer should understand, so that they can then in turn make educated decisions. Now, in order to show you what's going on, I'm going to use a very basic pull test kit. Now, a lot of you, okay, have probably seen this before. Makers of Clorox, all right, provide these for you at your local Walmart, and they test for two different things: pH levels, bromine levels, and chlorine levels. Excuse me, three things. Now we're going to go ahead, okay, and for this test here, we're going to test our chlorine count, and over here, okay, we have our little chart and the CO. Now that stands for chlorination naturally. We're going to go ahead, we're going to fill this up using your tap water from your faucet, okay, because no one ever thinks to test their tap water with a pull test kit, but we're going to go ahead and do that, and then we're going to add 5 drops of OTO, and we're going to go ahead and color it up. Now, anyone with a pull test knows once you add the 5 drops, okay, you wait a minute or so, it'll turn yellow, if not immediately, and then you just figure out how strong it is. It's very simple, it's very basic, and it's easy to understand. Okay, now when I would jump in the pool as a child and stuff like that, my grandparents and my mother, they would always tell me when I got out of the pool to go and do what? To rinse off. Pools have excessive amounts of chlorination. Some people, react a little more negatively than others. Sensitive skin, allergies, these things happen, all right? Now, anyhow, what we're gonna go ahead and do now, okay, is add our 5 drops of OTO and see where this takes us. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Add our little cap here. Give it a little swig. Okay. Now, right away, all right, we can start to see a small discoloration as it starts to turn a tint of yellow. Now, in some communities, sometimes it's a little higher, sometimes it's a little lower, okay? But the chlorine is there. And right now, okay, if we were to go ahead and just picture this here with that right next to it, and let me try and find a little wide of a backdrop. Check this little guy out. Okay, now you can kind of see, wow, definitely a lot more yellow, and it's getting stronger by the moment. Okay, now that being said, when we color this up here, as of now, it's already between the 1 and the 2, and quite frankly, it's starting to get so yellow, okay, that's really yellow. All right, I would say it's hitting that 4 marker. Now, the interesting thing about this specific test here, as you guys can see, is I put tap water in here, all right? Now, this is a pool test kit made by Clorox. They know what they're talking about. And they say the safe chlorine range for a pool is between the 1 and the 2 right here, okay? Now you can see, very simply put, that it's pretty yellow, all right? And it's easily right in there, if not higher. And the whole point of this is to help people understand that they're using equal amounts of chlorination nowadays inside of tap water, okay, just like they use in pool water. And last time I checked, that's not really what I signed up for. And it's so, like I said, it's just so crazy nowadays that even companies are making shower filters to help combat this because, last time I checked, it's just not what I want to deal with.